What's up, Hoffa gang? If you love the content, click on the playlist, check out the My Expert Opinion clips, check out the My Expert Opinion full episodes, and if you want to watch this full episode right now, join the members. We got exclusive content. Remember, we are an independent podcast. We are not controlled by a network. We are not controlled by major sponsors. So we need you guys to show love to keep this thing going. Salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
That record was kind of high. I ain't gonna
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yo, what's
Don't
wrong?
do that.
It wasn't wet.
Me want
Don't
to
do
put
that.
tonight.
All right, when he make a comeback, just remember you caused
I'm
this.
just saying.
You wouldn't have said that if it was Buster singing that shit, nigga.
Buster wouldn't sound like Steven Seagal saying that shit. Nigga. Like, fuck out of here.
Buster would have killed that though.
Yeah, but
What?
I'm complaining about Steven Seagal. Let me complain about Steven Seagal.
Yo, first of all,
Sound like he could write for niggas though.
Here we go.
that's kind of scary though. Steven Seagal saying, "Me want to put tonight,"
Yeah, that's
and knowing what that.
Yeah.
I don't know, shorty. You might want to give it.
Real. Chop fire out you.
Speaking of want the punani, you ever went to a Diddy party during your career?
Nah, not beginning. Like one time, we went to the fight with Mike Tyson bit the dude ear off.
Evander Holyfield?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With Diddy.
Yeah. Me, Kiss Style, Sheik, and D and stuff like that. We went to his house to watch that fight.
Right.
But then after that, we got right up out of there. Like that was the only event that I ever went. And that was when I first came into the game too. You find out
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, I think that fight happened what in 9-7 or 9-8. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just got with them. I went in there. I was just bugging like,
I mean,
okay.
Being at the Locks was on Bad Boy, and I know D was close with Puff. Do you believe any of that shit that you hear, like the stories coming up?
Like with Puff?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, as far as all the stories and stuff like that, like, all right, I mean, I'm gonna just say this, and I don't put past nothing on anybody. Well, you know, I said like, anybody capable of doing whatever they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was just
But off your judgment of what you saw.
I was just bugging off of that video that came out, like you pronounce it, like with him,
Casey.
Cassie.
Yeah, with that right there.
Right.
But as far as anything else, I don't really speak on it because I definitely wasn't there. Like I never went, like I wasn't, like around bad boys like that. I wasn't even around that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? For real. I was really with X all the time. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
X wasn't really.
Let's get into that because that's probably for a lot of people that's the elephant in the room. X had habits, and you were there. I imagine you being his Robin, there were things you may have wanted to say that maybe you could.
X never did drugs in front of me, not a day in his life.
Not once.
He always had that respect for me because he knew what was going on between me and my mother. If I'm not saying like he knew the situation.
That
with
was
my
my
mother.
next question.
So he always respected that. So he
That's
never
solid.
like, and I put this on the Bible and I travel with my Bible. If I'm not saying like my Bible's in the car right now, I can get it. I put that on the Bible. I've never saw him do any drug in my life besides smoking weed and drinking Hennessy and getting drunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He never did that. Like he on purpose kept that away from me.
He didn't want you to get it. Do you feel like he didn't want you to get influenced?
Nah. He just knew, you know what I'm saying, because how me and X got cool was him telling me his story and me telling him my story.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So on the strength of my part of the story, he just kept that away, you know what I'm saying? Because he knew I was already
Against that.
going to war, like you find out say with
Right.
that, like with my mom trying to get her clean and stuff
Right.
like that.
You've been through it.
Yeah, you
Right.
find what I'm saying? So he always kept that away from me.
But were there signs? Did you see any signs of it?
Like it'd be times where he'll walk past me and not really look me in my eyes, and he'll say something like, like he'll walk past and say something like, "Yo, it's dark outside right now." You know what I'm saying? He'll say that and just keep it moving. And I kind of like know what it means
was the
by when
code.
he said what is dark outside, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I've never seen him. You know what I'm saying? Word, you know, like X was always trying to stay clean, like you front out said, but he always knew that he had a demon with him, like you front out said, that was on his shoulders
Right.
and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was so heavy and so spiritual like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, he did a prayer after every single performance. Every performance. There is not one performance where he will get off stage without giving all praises to God. You know what I'm saying? Word, I mean, you know, and it wasn't because he thought he was an Israelite or nothing like that. He just was a spiritual person. You know what I'm saying? Word.
That duality had to be crazy to witness firsthand. Like, in 1 minute he's praying, but another minute he's walking past you saying it's dark outside.
Yeah. And that dark outside probably only happened like maybe twice out of the whole time we lived together.
That's nothing. For
Word.
years you've known each other.
Wow.
Yeah. Word. You know what I'm saying? Like on my daughter, he kept that joint away from me.
But you heard the stories. You
Yeah,
heard the talk.
I used to hear the stories and all that stuff. Word, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like a lot of my family members did that joint, so it wasn't like a shocking story. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did it ever occur, or did you ever think that the same kind of bravery that you showed as far as your mother was concerned?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stepping out and maybe, yo, we got to do something. We got to plan something. Maybe you didn't think it was that bad because, like you said, he never did it around you and he only had that code word for you twice. So maybe
Yeah.
you didn't think it was to the point where your mother was.
Yeah.
And he always looked like he was functioning. So I can see why it never got to emergency levels with you. But did you ever think that, yo, maybe we should call somebody and do something? Is there any way?
Yeah, like in the way, like I just looked at X like a warrior, bro. I just always looked at him as high regards. I never really looked at him like how everybody was looking at him. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I looked at him as my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? I never really looked at him like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was more of the lines like when Pac got shot the first time, and then when he got shot again the second time, like my mind, I'm automatically like,
He'll be fine.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Until niggas is like, he passed. I'm like, whoa. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was more like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You know, like, I mean, you know, and it's crazy because you hear a nigga got shot, like, yo, he got shot on his chest, but for some reason with Pac, I'm just
You
like,
just thought
He'll be fine.
He gonna live.
he be
gonna
going
live.
through so much stuff, and
Right.
you know what I mean? He was born over here, born in jail with his moms and Black Panthers, and he just been,
Right.
he gonna be good. Like your mind just be like that.
And
Right.
you felt like that with X.
Yes, and I felt like that with X. I felt like, you know what I mean? You know, like, you know what I mean? You know,
This can't hurt him. He'll be fine. He'll bounce
Yeah.
back.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, let me, you know, like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know for a fact God got him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When did that put you mentally when you heard it? When you first heard it?
When I first heard it, let me, you know, the first thing I thought was, let me, you know, was about, let me, like, my pops and my pops and my mom and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? You know, I got cousins and all that stuff that was on that word. You know what I'm saying? So, let me, you know, I just automatically thought it was like that. You know what I'm saying? Word,
Okay.
you know
I
what
got another one. DMX was a living legend in his time. He was putting up insane numbers, doing stuff that had never been done before.
Yeah.
And you're his Robin.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you're in his shadow.
Mhm.
Right? No disrespect to anybody,
Yeah,
but
right.
ultimately, if he's the top dog, then everybody's in the shadow. But you would like almost market it as like mini DMX
Mhm.
in a lot of different respects. And I look at somebody like Bleak's career, right? And Bleak's career suffered a bit in the beginning because people said, yo, he's gonna be the new improved Jay-Z. And then Jay-Z never went
It
away.
was a high expectation.
Right. And you
Yeah.
gotta live up to that.
Yeah.
What did it
Did that ever Did you ever feel that way? Like,
I was comfortable being Robin.
But your career, did you in retrospect, looking back, do you ever think that maybe a career stifled in a couple of different places because he was
hey, you want to know what my expert opinion is? This is the greatest hip hop podcast of all time, hands down. I need you guys to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button, and the notification to show these haters that we will not be shadow banned, we will not be shut down. This content is here to stay, and you love it. Salute. Hoffa.